Okay, this is lesson 5, session 3, page 81 in your math workbook. And our goal is still understanding that standard algorithm to subtract large numbers. Okay, so this says find the difference between 68,408 minus 41,923. Use a standard algorithm to subtract. Then use addition to check whether your answer is correct. So I recommend pausing the video and solving it on your own first, and then unpausing it and looking at my work. So first, there is no question. So we are just going to underline this. This is our first step. And then our next step is to use addition to see whether or not it's correct. Okay. So difference is our word that is important, and it means to subtract. So we have 68,408 minus 41,923. If you are still having a hard time subtracting, you can draw your number line over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so first we start in our ones column. We have 8 minus 3. And what we do for this is we start with our parts. We say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is 5. 0 minus 2. I cannot say 2 and then count on to 0. So I know I have to borrow, making that a 3 and this a 10. 10 minus 2. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 8. 9 minus 3, or 3 minus 9, I cannot do that, so I need to borrow again. Now I have 13. So I'm going to start with 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My answer is 4. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, so this is the answer to our first step. First step, find the difference. Our second step is to use addition to see if our answer is correct. So we're going to add our two parts together and see if they equal the whole. Part, whole. Okay. So down here we're going to have 41,923 plus 26,485. We can still use our number line to help us with this. Okay. So we are going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm stopping at 3 because that's the part that's there. And 8 is my answer, 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Okay, now remember we're still adding. So we have 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. Plus 4 is 14. Carry that 1, regroup the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 6 is 8. 4 plus 2, 4, 5, 6. So now this is our answer. Now in order to check our answer, this answer must match our whole, the original whole answer that we drew the arrow to up here. 68,408. 68,408. 68,408. So this is correct. Now remember, addition and subtraction are the inverse operations, and that is why you can use them to check each other. Okay, we're going to go to page 83. Okay. So we're going to finish the problem by subtracting the hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s, and we're going to answer in the box. Okay, why did you need to regroup the second time? So we have 8 minus 3 is 5. We regrouped here. 10 minus 2 is 8. Now this is the second time. They want to know, why are we regrouping a second time? Okay. Well, we're regrouping a second time because you cannot subtract 9 from 3. On our number line, that doesn't work. We can't start with 9 and count on to 3. So we had to regroup again and borrow from here, making this a 7 and making this a 13. Okay. So let's do this work and then we'll answer it. So 13 minus 9 is 4. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. So why did we regroup? We regrouped because you cannot take 9 from 3. Okay, write that down. Pause the video if you need to. Now we're going to look at the second modelet. Write your answers from problem 1 in the boxes shown for the top number. Add to finish solving the problem. Okay, so now we're checking our work. We're writing this number right here. So we have 5, 8, 4, 6, and 2. Okay, so this is what we did on the other side where we added. Okay, so we had 8, 10, we regrouped, 14, we regrouped, 8, and 6, and the numbers matched. So is that your sum to problem 3 the same as your number you subtracted from problem 1? Yes. Is your answer correct? Yes. How is using addition to check an answer to a subtraction problem different than using estimation? Okay, it's different because when you use addition, you are finding the exact answer. And this is the exact answer all the way to the ones place. When you estimate, you check to see if you are close to the answer. When you're estimating, you're just saying, well, yeah, it's about that number. So now you're going to look back at your try it and think about the discussion that we didn't have but could have had, and describe what you like or do not like about using the standard algorithm compared to other strategies. I have not taken time to teach other strategies because I need you to know the standard algorithm. But if you have strategies that you used in 3rd and 2nd grade, you can write about those here, or you can move on. Okay, number 7, you're going to find the difference between these two numbers. Remember, difference means subtract. That is the subtraction sign right there. If you need more room on your paper, you can always use lined paper and turn it sideways, okay? So that you get those lines to keep them in the right place value. So right now we're going to do 13,390 minus 11,567. Okay. Here you start in the ones. You cannot take 7 from 0, so you have to borrow to get 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. 3 minus 5. You cannot get 3 minus 5, so you have to borrow. 13 minus 5. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 8. Bring down your comma. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So your answer is 1,823. Number 8. What is the difference, subtract, of these two numbers? Okay, so we have 1,020, that is wrong. I'm sorry, guys. 129,027 minus 98,918. Okay. Now, right away, we know that the answer is not this number because this number is larger than our original. So it's definitely not D. Okay. Now let's start in our ones. So we have to borrow. You cannot take 8 from 7. So this becomes a 1 and this becomes 17. 17 minus 8 equals 9. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Now we can even see here that this one is not going to be right. Now we're down to A and C. We have to borrow. This is 8. 10 minus 9 is 1, comma. 8 minus 8 is 0. 2 minus 9 you cannot do. So you need to borrow. 12 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. 30,109. 30,109. Number 9. Find the difference between, so difference tells us to subtract. Use addition or estimation to check your answer. I'm going to use addition to check my answer. I'm going to do 80,508 minus 31,632. 8 minus 2 is 6. We have to borrow. So we have 10 minus 3 is 7. We have to borrow all the way over here. 14 minus 6 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. Please remember, if I go too fast, you can pause your video at any moment. That is the best part of this. You should not get behind because you can pause and do your work. You could even pause before you see my answers, and then you could check your answers too. So now we're going to use addition to see if we're right. We're going to add our parts together to equal the whole, to see if it equals the whole. 31,632 plus 48,876 equals.
How much notes I have on?
So we have 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, or 7, 8, 9, 10. Regroup. 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Regroup again. 8, 9, 10. Regroup again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 80,508. 80,508. 80,508. So our answer is correct. Please do pages 85 and 86 on your own.